Maran today as far as shows. So you, the early bird,
we were
catches
able
the
to
worm.
present. Yeah, exactly.
And that's really important, especially with the Argan Oil Reserve, because it is so limited and already so popular. So for those that wake up later,
this is our last presentation of the month, actually.
This is it.
Yeah.
So
it's so limited. We're like trying to keep it in stock, but it's flying.
Well, we're going to start off kind of with one of her best sellers, her iconic body butter. So this is the whipped Argan body butter. You get an 8-ounce tub. Then you also get a 2-ounce travel size. And so if you were to buy them separately, you'd spend $47, but you're getting both for $35. It's really like Josie said, travel size on me today. And that's on, of course,
generous.
It really is, because I love body butter. I stockpile it. I know I've told you this a million times, Adrienne.
Oh, yeah. But I love to hear it.
I mean, it's such a great moisturizer and hydrator, and it's very special. So we're gonna go through our scents, but before we do, tell everybody what exactly is body butter.
It's body butter, yeah, and why am I having such a wonderful time right now? My skin is drinking it right in. So body butter, let's first get back to the basics of our line. Argan oil, we talked a little bit about Reserve earlier, Gabrielle introduced that, but this body butter is just whipped up argan oil in a tub. This amazing velvety texture, because it's so, oh my goodness, this also smells amazing. We'll get to those scents shortly. But because argan oil is so powerful and comes from Mother Nature, you get all of the benefits of argan oil in a whipped up velvety delivery that feels good going on. It smells good going on. As you can see, my skin is so happy right now. It's drinking it in. Argan oil comes from one place in the world, that's Morocco. We're going to show you a video that's actually Josie, the founder of our line, walking through the fields in Morocco. The fruit takes 14 years to mature, and what's inside of those argan fruits are tiny little seeds that the Moroccan women, they taught Josie how to first cold press into beautiful argan oil. The reason why we always make sure it's first cold press is because we don't destroy any of the amazing benefits of argan oil that are so good on your skin. Essential fatty acids, that helps to nourish and hydrate the skin. Vitamin E, one of nature's most powerful anti-agers. So by applying argan oil after just 4 weeks in a clinical study, we were able to prove that you'll see a reduction in fine lines and coarse wrinkles, and your skin is more supple and more hydrated. How amazing is that? One ingredient straight from nature can give you clinical results.
So imagine, you're talking about lines and wrinkles, right? So argan oil, we talk about using it on the face, and we're going to show you, have some different products in the hour that will address lines and wrinkles in the face. But let's talk about the rest of our body. Sometimes we don't give it enough attention.
I know.
We have, skin is our largest organ. So, a lot of times we spend all of our, effort up here.
Everything up here.
Yeah, but what about yes, the arms, the legs, the torso, because we want that skin to be as healthy and hydrated as possible. And then you mentioned also smelling good, because this comes in your choice of scent. So we have this for you in an unscented version. So if you want to make sure,
which funny enough is our most popular.
Well, maybe if you do wear fragrance or whatnot, you don't want anything to compete, or you're sensitive to
exactly.
fragrance.
And I just have to point out too, being a luxury line and giving all of those amazing clinical benefits, I will say I looked for years. I don't see any other luxury lines out there that offer you unscented products that really deliver. So like you said, Gabrielle, for sensitive skin, or if you just have your favorite perfume and you just want something that's not going to,
neutral.
Yeah, neutral, exactly.
And then my personal favorite, and I'm going to steal it from you if you don't mind, Adrienne.
I noticed you were coveting this earlier.
Right, I was
the
like,
camera went off Gabrielle, and she was like,
I was like, do I smell vanilla apricot? This has been around from the beginning, and I hope it never goes anywhere. Actually, these are really the choice that we're offering. These are her best-selling customer favorites.
These are customer favorites. I'm always so happy when I get to present this collection, because we try to bring this to you as often as possible. These are customer favorites, like you said.
Well, it's warm and sweet at the same time. So that hint of vanilla, that's where the warmth comes from, and then the apricot is the sweetness. Whenever I put this on, my husband makes a comment, and then I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have put it on.
Vanilla is proven to be the most attractive scent. No wonder your husband
All
comments
right,
on
single
it.
ladies. Okay, so vanilla apricot. And speaking of vanilla, we also have vanilla pear as an option too. So that sweet, juicy pear.
Juicy pear, exactly, and just completely balanced out and elevated with that beautiful warm vanilla. Because Gabrielle stole my vanilla apricot.
Thank you.
I'm holding sweet citrus, which is also a personal favorite of mine. This is like that moment that you cut into an orange or a lemon and you get literally that like burst of juice. Sweet citrus is so perfect if you're someone who showers in the morning and you really just want to get out of there, get your moisture for the day, and also just like enliven and awaken all of your senses.
And you know what, Adrienne, now
Sweet citrus.
citrus is in season. So like maybe
Makes
you
me
just
so
had
happy.
that bag of oranges or grapefruit and like you said, sweet and juicy. Now you have it captured in a jar. And then lastly, we have lavender citrus, which is our most limited option. How would you describe lavender citrus?
Lavender citrus to me is the spa experience in a tub. The citrus is just a really light note. Just think about that lavender being soothing and calming. Lavender to me is the only thing that will holistically cure headaches or get me to like kind of get in a zen moment before bed. Lavender citrus, keep this on your bedside table. It will give you the sweetest dreams.
Well, one of the reasons is you use essential oils for the fragrance.
That's correct.
The lavender is not a
Real
synthetic
lavender.
Yeah.
Yes, we never use synthetic fragrances. That's why even if you don't pick up the incense today, if you pick up one of our beautiful scents, you'll notice that it's not going to create headaches. It's never smells fakey or like candy. It smells like the real thing because we make it from the real thing.
Well, if you do want that lavender citrus, there are only 150 left. And like you said, I do appreciate that kind of calming effect that you get with lavender. It's just very pretty.
Exactly, very pretty.
But this is going to be TLC for your skin. So especially areas like the elbows, the knees, the feet are really going to be super nourished and hydrated when you use the whipped argan body butter. You're getting the travel size for free because this would be a $47 value that you're getting for $35. Everything's on easy pay on air today because it is our beauty event. So that's 4 installments of $8.75.
We've created the first argan oil Josie Maran holistic fragrance